found plot number 1. So I've just found out that this one right there is plot 1, number 1. And so what's happening is plot 1 looks to be quite extensive. So World War I, 1881 to 1956. William McCrae, 1893 to 1956. David Maui, World War I, 1900 to 1980. Callisto Mamaro, Hawaii Infantry, World War I, 1888 to 1957. Mariano Pantalita, Infantry, World War I, 1892 to 1957. Domingo Salawagui, Infantry, World War I, 1889 to 1957. Joseph Kaloe Lani, Infantry, 1889 to 1958. David Keau, Infantry, World War I, 1885 to 1958. John Kelly, 1895 to 1959. Beloved Mother, Mobile Aki Ao, Kelohelani, 1901 to 1959. Amegdio Malanio, Hawaii Infantry, 1898 to 1959. Matsumoto, 1892 to 1960. Katsuku, 1889 to 1988. John Anna Kalea, Infantry, 1896 to 1960. Henry N. Silva, World War I, 1895 to 1961. Wow. Kealoha Apana, Wagner, World War I, 1889 to 1962. Beloved Mother, Sarah Apelani, Lana, 1890 to 1966. David Dela Cruz, Hawaii Infantry, 1896 to 1962. Edward K. Boyd, World War I, 1893 to 1962. Mary Abreu, 1902 to 1990. Minnie B. Nunez, 1887 to 1982. Elvira Pearl, 1913 to 1991. Beloved wife and mother, Lucy H. Atai, 1903 to 1963. Maximo Ate, Infantry, World War I, 1891 to 1969. Nicholas Fallon, Hawaii Infantry, World War I, 1891 to 1964. Jose Asantor, Hawaii Infantry, 1891 to 1964. Louis Hope Yamayoshi, 1893 to 1964. George Ward Yamayoshi, 1897 to 1973. Theodora Secretario, Hawaii Infantry, World War I, 1896 to 1965. Manuel Miguel, World War I, Hawaii Infantry, 1896 to 1965. I don't think this is going to stay out, but give it a try, right? Eva Miguel Teixeira, 1913 to 2005. John Piera, Hawaii Infantry, World War I, 1896 to 1965. Hilario Lamatud, World War I, 1894 to 1966. Henry Sanfatu, Hawaii Infantry, 1894 to 1966. Anna Shimhu, 1900 to 1983. Andres Galaido, 1896 to 1968. Hattie K. Galaido, 1895 to 1983. Manuel Rodriguez, World War I, 1892 to 1968. Wilhelmina Kaihu, 1910 to 1991. Makawao Albios, World War I, 1890 to 1965. We're still going to do all that, and that's what we're going to do today. Read off all the names. Or unless a battery goes. Kuna Yuan, Wagoneer, Hawaii Infantry, World War I, 1884 to 1968. Maggie Alu, 1914 to 2001. Alfred Alu, Hawaii Infantry, World War I, 1895 to 1968. Mary Oliveri, 1898 to 1974. John Oliveira, Jr., U.S. Army, World War I, 1895 to 1966. Albert Kamaka Wa'aka, Hawaii Infantry, World War I, 1897 to 1966. Gene H. Townsend, 1903 to 1968. Sheridan L. Iowa, Private, 108 Field Artillery, World War I, 1898 to 1968. Dorothy A., wife of PFC Yu Hin Shar, 1898 to 1993. Yu Hin Shar, wife, Hawaii Infantry, World War I, 1969. Sumo Matsumoto, 1892 to 1973. Tachi Matsumoto, Hawaii Infantry, World War I, March 1894 to 1961. Agaton Pahente, Hawaii Infantry, World War I, 1891 to 1964. Hipólito Perez, Hawaii Infantry, World War I, 1894 to 1968. Beloved wife, Elizabeth Perez, 1901, 1964. Kaia Keave, Hawaii Infantry, World War I, 1900 to 1964. Emma Kina, November 3rd, 1963. I think that's November 3rd. Harry Alu, Hawaii. Hawaii Infantry, World War I, 1893 to 1967. Hana Keakona Alu, 1897 to 1963. David Keola, pardon me, try that again. David Keola, Hawaii Infantry, World War I, 1895 to 1963. Virginia P., 1907 to 1992. John L. Tilton, Hawaii. Hawaii Infantry, World War I, 1887 to 1962. Gussie Anjo Taylor, her mother, 1898 to 1997. Beautiful and vital. John Taylor, Hawaii. Hawaii Infantry, World War I, 1895 to 1962. Edward Baker, World War I, Hawaii Infantry, 1896 to 1961. Juan Roquino, Hawaii Infantry, World War I, 1896 to 1960. Louisa Huhu Kang, 1900 to 1960. Louis Fujishiro, 1908 to 1995. John H. Kahui, 3 engineers, World War I, 1895 to 1959. Jacinth T. Correa, World War I, 1894 to 1997. Ida A. Correa, 1899 to 1959. Charles Smith, Hawaii. World War I, 1898 to 1958. This might be the earliest, maybe not, but it's one of the earliest in this particular field. Let's continue. Fasashi Imoto, World War I, 1892 to 1948. Shitos, 1898 to 1958, and Susumu, 1932 to 1932. Or in other words, that was like a baby here. Lived just one day. Winifred F. Alfonso, World War I, 1898 to 1958. Emma Napohuelua Kenolio, 1906 to 1957. Raymond Galicia, Wagoneer. Hawaii Infantry, World War I, 1896 to 1956. Juan Canlas, Hawaii Infantry, World War I, 1895 to 1956. Owen Sun Plur, Hawaii Infantry, World War I, 1889 to 1956. Guillermo Valburen, Hawaii Infantry, World War I, 1887 to 1955. Paulo Capini Anes, Hawaii Infantry, World War I, 1894 to 1955. Alfred Nunes, Mechanic, Hawaii Infantry, World War I, 1892 to 1955. John Kaleo, Hawaii Infantry, World War I, 1893 to 1956.